How's it going, everybody? This is Kenema, and welcome back to another episode on the Mineshaft server. Yeah. This is like take number 4. I always find it very difficult to record new episodes and different things. Now after having a daughter, she can be a little noisy, but it's okay. It's all part of being a parent. So I've been doing a lot of off-camera work, and I do apologize if you can hear some background noise. Hopefully I will have my office finished this weekend and move, and then I may do it like a video or something. I don't know yet. But as you can see, I'm at a fortress that's been modified a little bit. And it has been modified for those guys right over there. So let's go kill these guys. Let's see. It sucked that I had so much noise problem because on my last video I got 2 skulls like back to back. If I can cut that out, if it's not too bad, I may include it in the video. But as you can see, I have a total of 23, and that's after giving 2 of them to Squid for his beacon. So we got a couple more out here. Maybe I can get one on camera. At least we'll see. No, not at all. So we got more. We have. This is the bad thing about this area. So there's been a lot of off-camera work from, or a lot of, I should say off-camera. I don't know. I don't think he's actually recorded anything. Oh, I hope they didn't hit a pigman. Okay. I've noticed, I don't know if it's the blazes, but sometimes the pigmen get aggroed and I don't hit them. So, yeah. See? Now I hit him. Ooh, gold bar. Anyway. Goes from bad to worse. Yeah. Let's get away from these guys. They may follow me. They may not. You know, we got a plane outside. Good. Good video interruptions. So if you're familiar with my videos, some of y'all may realize that I like tedious tasks, and if I can't record, can't do things on camera, I hate kind of making too much progress. So I do a lot of little random stuff, like half slabs. You know, on an old server I was on, I half slabbed all of the entire cave system, and you know, to have better spawns at spawn for a slime chunk and everything else. In this case, it's to get better spawns on this platform. So I don't know if this will become the official. I hope it does, but it I don't know if it's going to be the official wither farm area. I've done, and the problem with this is usually it's best to try to find one that's more open around lava, so you don't have to do as much half slabbing. But I have been putting some time and some work in here. Past few weekends I've been coming out here and getting rid of all the stone. You can see, stop that area over there. You can see down, there's multiple layers here. All the bottom's done. I got to get this area. I could probably break through that if I can remember how to get there, and jump on there and half slab that and that. And then I still have to get up here and all of that over there. So tons of stuff still to half slab. So other Mineshaft members, feel free to pick up where I left off. But if not, I don't know if we really need to add much more, because this farm is actually working very well. Yeah, I knew I was going to miss that one. This farm's actually working very well right now. It's not, I keep saying farm. It's not much of a farm. It's basically just a modified spawning platform for withers. And I have looting 3. and Smite 5, so it does make it a little bit easier to kill these guys. I put the in chest out here just for because. And is there any more besides that one? Okay. No luck this time. I'll see if I can get that other thing, and maybe I'll already put it in the video. We'll see if I can find that clip of the skulls. But let's go back to my base. I've spent enough time here. So all the half slabs that's been put out there, I'd say several thousand. It's been done by yours truly, me. And I also half slab this because one of the ways to help the spawns out there is to kill the blazes. Kill really any mob. So killing the blazes and the zombie pigmen help as well. And so, of course, if I'm out there, I usually just kill all the pigmen, pick up the gold. Definitely for if you're getting stuff for beacons, it is very helpful to have. Is that a floating horse? Very helpful to have all that gold. And you see, high in the sky, it's that beacon. The spawn beacon, this was never my chest. It was kind of just put there when Vanakwa did this area. But we do have a beacon in spawn, thanks to Danny setting that up. I think it's only one layer high. We need more donations from people to, get more iron and or gold or whatever. And now I have done a lot of work around my base. Like I said, same goes with the solution out at the farm. Had time, so I figured I would. I didn't sort this stuff out very, very good. Did a lot of off-camera stuff. So all these trees are really planted here for one reason and one reason only. I need the leaves. Oh, I shouldn't have broke that. So I need the leaves. So basically, I've been shearing as much as possible. I do like the snow on top of them. I'm gonna probably replant this back. I don't know what I'm going to do with this area, but I do like having the trees up here. But you may notice a giant hole. That hole is going to stay. I need to kind of fix up around it, make it look pretty cool on the inside. But you may already notice I've been doing a lot of clearing now that, I've probably repaired this thing like 3 or 4 times already. Well, I take that back. Repaired the other one. I ended up breaking. I wasn't paying attention. I broke my efficiency 5 pick, which always sucks. And I've been doing tons of clearing, as you can see. There were some gaps in here. This was, if you remember, I built this wall. That wasn't like that. This gap was there. There's another one up over that way. But let's go down there. So I did this on camera a few times. The noise in the video, I watched back the footage, it was rough. It's one of those times where a certain little Kinema was moody. I say little Kinema, but it's a female. She, I don't want to say baby K either, but she was a little moody, and all of these I was focusing on in the background was the crying. So basically, I went ahead and probably going to scrap that video, but I'm going to just lead right in with this one. And so this area was the wall I built. This was already mined out. This area was new. Didn't really realize this was here, so it was a pretty interesting find. Actually kind of fell in it after clearing that off. Oh, and you may notice that is completely level. With the border I put around the edge. I did level that out. I do have plans for up there, but I wanted to get the hole done. So, yeah. So you see this is completely level. The mound used to be up to a little bit higher than this. And I flattened this whole thing out too. I did that before starting this this hole. Got my patented 5x5 lighting with a few scragglers. Prevent all those mobs from spawning. in here I haven't been so careful. I have just been placing random torches wherever I see fit. It's a little over torched, I think. Um, but let's kind of go into plans of this area. So I did the roof. Like I said, I did a little part. The camera or the recording I really wasn't happy with, so I scrapped it and redid this. So I tried doing kind of a random design using some of this stuff. Yes, I know I'll probably get compared to Danny's tunnel if you're familiar with it and you're watching his videos. But this is the whole, this is, and if you go back and watch a few of my other videos, this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to have when I first talked about clearing this whole thing out, I wanted to have tons of different forms of stone and leaf blocks and like it look a little overgrown and mossy and stuff like that. Ooh, mossy. I need to put some mossy blocks in there. May fill that in before I get too deep. So I started doing the wall as well. This is going to have a wooden platform. I got to figure out how to get this in. That'll probably be an episode on its own. What I may try to do is this weekend, depending on this week's been pretty busy, so my video I say that, but then again I've dug out all of this. It's been pretty busy for me as far as watching Lily. I've been on daddy duty for past, I'd say 4 out of the last 10 days I've had to work. I've had some other issues come up, and when I'm watching her, it's almost impossible to record. Yeah. So there's going to be a wooden platform out there, wooden platform here, and wooden platform here. I'm hoping to get caught up where I was going, all over the place. Where I was going with that statement, I was hoping to kind of get caught up on some other videos this weekend. So I don't know how much more of this I will do until probably next week. But for now, I wanted to kind of walk through what I have already done just to get this video out, even though I know I just released the wither fight. So if you haven't seen that, definitely check out that video. It was intense. I tried to be focused. Focused. May need to put some stuff there. So I like this level, just because you can still get a good feel under here and figure out where you may need to add a little extra greenery. You may notice I'm using these sea lanterns instead of glowstone. I think that kind of fits in more, especially if you put some diorite beside it. And I'm also putting an andesite and cobble and different stuff. So it'll be a platform out there and a platform out here. Now what I decided, because I've been going through different ideas as far as exactly what I wanted to do with this. And if I can make it look right, that will be the catch. Make it look right. Inside of this mountain, the whole roof's going to be like this. It's going to filter or flow kind of around the edges too. May put some overgrown grassing down off the top there, and do some plants and stuff around the edges. I got to figure out exactly what I want to do up there before I do that. But you know, this will be all mined down. Right now I'm planning on mining it as low as I can go. Since I'm not moving out, you know, there's a lot of other people. You know, I think some of the guys out here, besides Harigama, is already packed up and left. Ultra is way out there. I think Zach may be living with him. Fanako, I don't think is planning on going anywhere. Cats did move out. A couple of the other guys did, but I'm not going to go anywhere. This is my one and only spawn home and project, I guess you could say. So as long as the server's up, if I'm still working on this thing, I plan on going all the way down to bedrock with it. But there are going to be little cliffs. What I would like to do is kind of come out in certain areas, maybe kind of like in an area like this, and do kind of like an overhang, do some grass platforms with some overgrown grass. Maybe do like little ruin stuff. That idea just popped into my head. I was actually planning on doing that more outside here, underneath the floating island. But I don't know. It may come up, and my ideas may change over time. But different cliffs, running water is a must. I'm gonna have some areas in here that it looks like the water's kind of flowing out. I thought about actually doing it more to this end down here. That way, some of the water that's actually flowing over the top from the waterfall actually can drop down, and maybe land on a platform that drops down into another platform and so forth. Like I said, it's a work in progress. I may need to add a little bit more overgrowth. The walls are going to look a little interesting. I think they're going to look kind of like this. This section is a little bare. Not a little bare, but needs to have some variation. Little bare. Yeah, I'll put both of those there. So the walls will be kind of fancied up a little bit, and adding some texture and different things, and there. So I'll do that. So the I don't know. You let me know what you think about this look, and if I've overdone it with some of the stone, not done enough with some of the stone, and yeah. So I think it actually, I don't know, I like it. I think it looks pretty good, which should be what matters. But I do like that feedback from others too. So hopefully, like I said, pretty soon I'll get this all the way done, and then I'll merge in and start working on some of these other areas where these other paths and different things come up. And yeah, so I think that may be all I kind of want to talk about in this particular video. I did get permission, since Harigama is the main one that lives out there. I mean, there's Baco, and I haven't really heard too much from them. Demon Babe and Jackson, or Calm Down. But I may fancy that up at some point if I feel like I need to change the pace. I may move the wheat maybe over to that side with a little bridge thing, but go ahead and finish this lake area up the way that I want to. And at some point do these bridges and miscellaneous tasks that I need to do to finish up the look of the outer side of the mountain. So, but for now, interior work it is. Most people have house interior, I got mountain interior. So, but a lot of people have been asking me, when am I going to get started doing stuff? The mountain looks, they say the mountain looks very cool, but there's nothing done on the inside, so it looks boring. So now is that time. So anyway, I think that may do it. Getting the fussiness in the background again, so I may need to go check on a little someone. But the spawn and everything else is looking pretty good. And if you haven't checked out any of these guys' videos and the work that they're doing, Guran's putting in a lot of time. He's actually, I think, passing me in episodes now, and he's been here only half the time that the server's been up. Fanakwa's been putting in a lot of time on his base. You can see his tower is definitely expanding over there. It kind of keeps getting a little taller further up in the sky. Squid has also been putting in a lot of work. So I just did a server tour, but I know some things have changed, including like this pathways and the nicer looking stuff. The cats did the paths, and I think Goran did some of these lights. So definitely check out the other people's videos, and their links are down in the description. But anyway, yep, someone is cranky. This has been Kinema, and I will talk to you later.